guys you can be that kick ass, and I'm going to show you both of them right now. First fat guy you can be that kicks ass. I'm going to show you the less evil one right here. This guy. So loud, I'm sorry. It's the jolly. These are the good kinds of fat guys. Jolly outdoorsman. The Uncle Buck, the John Candy-esque kind of guy. Good with your hands. Loves to relax. You love to sit down. Remember Fedora Cigar 82, the big fat guy we watch? He listens to jazz and he films himself on his Eufy security cam. He films himself on his Ring doorbell, whatever it is. That guy, that's the same camp as this guy. And this guy is fantastic. I thought this was AI. I'm glad I scrolled back and found out this is a real son of a bitch. Now, I don't like his early work. You see, this is dated August 2023. This is not the kind of stuff I like. He's not that fat. Not that fat, and I don't care for it. I like him about 50 pounds heavier. That's where I like him. He has a buddy he goes fishing with.
And now it's time for What Was I Using?
He does like dad humor stuff, like, you know, the idea of like a game show from like that's funny to him, you know, which is fine. He should have an innocent sense of humor. You don't want this guy to go dark. If this guy goes dark, we have a problem. This is what I like to see. I like to see toes. I like to see live bait. I like to see gunts, stomachs, nipples, belly buttons, and I like to see fish. I like those toes. I'm not even a foot guy, and I like what I see. Slap rock bass. Some sort of hybrid bass. I've never heard of a slap rock bass. Let me show you something, folks. This guy here will... Look at that smallmouth. That's a big guy. I don't like him with his haircut like that. I'll show you what he does when it's icy out. Check this shit. Hold on. Right. I'm gonna show you.
Jason.
He's dropping it down in a little icy hole. Come on, hit it. It's awesome to be fat and love fishing, dude.
Grubber.
Fishing already kicks ass, but it's so funny to be like 500 pounds and be like, you know what? I need to take it easy. I'm going to get really into fish. Hey, you know how I need exercise and probably need to be constantly moving to make any headway on this early life expect? I need to tell you, how about I take it easy? How about I eat a bunch of snacks and sit outside? How about I go catch food? How about I go catch a bunch of food? My hobbies include collecting food, sitting down, putting food on a hook and letting my food eat that food so I can eat that food later. I love eating the food's food. I love catching food. Yum, 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 yum. There's one of him. Because they have a great setup here when they go ice fishing. See these holes here? Isn't that fantastic? And I like that he has a friend who's as big of a loser as him. And you know what I mean? He's not really a loser, but you know. If you get really, really into ice fishing, you're a loser at heart. I don't care how much you've won in life. I'm a loser at heart. I mean no shade. These guys are absolute total losers. And they kick ass.
I'm gonna get my one line up. Tangled already.
I think he might be Christian because he always takes his swears
Can you get
out.
the bobber off?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the red.
Yeah.
I got that one.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, it's tangled. Go figure. Get over here, you bastard.
He's got my bobber too.
Okay.
Got everything. All right.
It's really good stuff. Really, really good stuff.
Got him? Yep. Okay, hold up. Looks like a good fish.
Joined the service after high school and rose through the ranks to become a commander, a leader of men.
They were always listening to the radio while ice fishing.
Went to the Gulf War.
Oh, yeah, that's a big deal. That would explain why he wasn't taking
I think they're watching a Ken Burns documentary. That kicks ass. Isn't this chill? Don't you think if you've been at your wit's end, you feel backed up into a corner, don't you feel like ice fishing in the cold with a little heater in the middle of a lake with a tent with this guy listening to baseball on the radio like Santiago and the Old Man in the Sea? And I know they don't, but you know what I mean. The Fat Man in the Sea, if you had a day with this guy, don't you think whatever you're ailed with, you can maybe alleviate some of the pain, some of the loneliness?
Got him. Yep. Just a little guy.
Fantastic.
Oh.
What I like about fishing, too, is, well, not only is it insanely fucking gay, but you appreciate the small ones, you appreciate the big ones, you appreciate all of them. You appreciate the big ones the same way you do the small. Dude, pulling the camo pants up over your fupa is so badass. Just pulling it up to your nipples. It's so good. Damn. God damn. Dude, and I really love the wide angle. Thank you, my friend, because you've effectively turned yourself into something Gary Larson would draw. And I appreciate that. It's so gay to go fishing. You're in the middle of nowhere with your buddy.
Wow. It's like he knows how to
Sticking
fish
poles
this
in the
spot.
water. You guys could technically suck each other off. No one would ever know.
Little Smalley.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
If I was going to be gay behind my wife's back, I'd probably get really into fishing. If I wanted to suck off guys and be gay. Because if I was going to be gay, I'd probably do it in the middle of a lake. Because at this point, you know, I there's no way if I ever found out I was gay, I would never come out of the closet ever. I mean, never. I never would. I would never do that. I would never do that to my wife. I wouldn't do that to me. I wouldn't disrespect my God like that. I think some people should stay in the closet. If I came out as gay to myself, I'm staying in. Just out of respect to you, the church, my wife, my kids. Ain't nobody said I gotta be happy. If me being happy makes everyone in my life unhappy, then I'll just be unhappy. That's called sacrifice. I'm not coming out as gay. There's no way in hell. I'm not gonna do it. I might get into fishing with a buddy, and I might, have him suck me off. When we're on the boat and it's really like revving up, and we're going out to the destination, and it's so loud you can't even think. That's when I think I'd have him reach over and start sucking me and blowing me. And then when I hit the waves, like, and he really like my cock goes all the way into the back of his throat and erupts through his tonsils. That would be the way I would do it. But I'm not gay, so I'm not gay. So, but that's the way I would do it, I guess. I've barely thought about it.
There we go.
God, it would roll to be 500
Gotta set it down and do
really
something
into
else.
fishing.
Bluegill.
I would get raped on a boat. Not even for money. I just think it'd be a nice. Be kind of nice.
There we go.
I think it'd be relaxing to be raped on a ship of some kind, small boat. Not a yacht. It's too big. You feel you're at land. I'd want to get raped on a tiny fishing boat.
Hey, party people.
There he is.
See,
Atta
you think
boy.
they suck each other off, or? I guess there's no way of knowing.
Good one. Hell yeah.
Shit. Whoopsie
You
daisy.
take it real tentative like that?
Sorry. Whoopsie daisy. There we go. Taking a picture of your buddy's fish. It's great. It's really something, huh? That's a pike. I like that. It's dangerously close to a slur. That's why I've always liked that fish. The pike. Very nice. It's like catching something called like a jigger or something. I think he might be gay. These choices of music. I feel like he has a bad relationship with his anima. I am anti-rape. I'm anti-rape, but I've never myself been. Well, I was sexually assaulted. We've been over this many times. Transgender woman assaulted me a couple of times actually when I was 21 years old. When I was just a babe. What is that? A lake sturgeon. Yeah, I've been sexually assaulted. I don't know. It's pretty easy to move on.
Flathead mission.
Unless I'm just good at blocking trauma or whatever. I don't know. A big, fat, gay guy in a dress tried to rape me, and I effectively fought him off, and the rest is history. I mean, I don't think about it all the time. I've forgiven Alabaster for what she tried to do to me.
A success.
You know, I don't believe in cancel culture just because, you know, she's a 350-pound man wearing a dress who tried to rape me. I don't think that I should, I mean, he without sin, cast the first stone. I don't know, man. That's a good looking catfish there. I mean, what am I going to let him steal the rest of my life from me also, rather than just that one day? What am I supposed to be mad about it the rest of my... Who's that going to help? Who's that going to help? He's probably out there raping still. Not my problem. That's the LA Police Department. That's the Los Angeles Police Department's problem. And all those detectives, it's their problem now. It's not mine. There is a bit of a zen thing to fishing. It's funny to be that fat and be into something that is explicitly delayed gratification, because if only he brought this practice to the dinner table, he could have a chance at... I would love to see this guy going around in a boat, too. I bet it's leaned. I bet it's canted for sure. So, yeah, this guy kicks ass, right? That's a nice shot of the fupa there. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. It looks like a pregnant bass of some kind. He's got a big belly on him. Nice white belly. A little white-bellied, is that smallmouth?
Am I fat? No, you're short.
Fantastic. It says hashtag largemouth. I guess that was a largemouth. Looks small to me. But, so that's one fat guy you can effectively be. John, we'll just leave it at like John Candy fat. Another type of fat you could be is just the great vibes fatty. I love a fatty with great vibes. This was a submission from Adam.